How's it going, everyone? Thanks for stopping by the site, and I truly hope that you get some great content, some great feel from it as well. Today is going to be the first part of a four-part series that I'm going to do, which is going to go over a little bit of content, but mostly video, that I'm going to explain to you about how to pick a niche and the steps behind picking a niche to make it grow, to make it expand, which is the biggest thing that a lot of people are having a lot of issues with right now. I know when I first started out back in '09, I didn't know anything about markets and products and finding a niche and what's going to be popular and what's not going to be popular and choosing something that I love. If I would have chose to pick a niche site around the Chicago Bulls fans, back in '09, because I love the Chicago Bulls, I'm a diehard fan, instead of trying to go into something where I think is going to make me money now, I would have saved myself a lot of time. And that's what I'm going to try to help you do. So if you didn't, grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and we're going to go over a couple of things right now to help you pick a niche that you can start diving into internet marketing today. I know you probably are confused or upset, or you already picked the niche and it's not making you enough money, or you always got to be at your computer to make money, which that's the biggest thing. A lot of people, when I speak to a lot of internet marketers that start out, they find a great niche. The niche is amazing, but they have to be at their computer between 20 to 40 hours a week just to produce an extra $1,000 to $2,000 per month. If you understand how much you're worth per hour, which if you didn't download the ebook Internet Manifesto, which Rich Jeffrin has on his blog, strategicprofits.com, download that and you can find out how much you're worth. Then you don't want to spend that much time at the computer. But let's dive right into it. So, what we have here is that picking a niche is probably it's gonna be, excuse me, the easiest thing out there. Write down right now on your piece of paper that you have 10 different things. Pause the video if you need to, but write down 10 different things that you enjoy doing. If it's cooking, write down cooking. If it's hanging with your children, if it's running, if it's hanging out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus, or if it's designing things, or if it's applications for a different cell phone. Write down 10 things that you like. Now, when you get done with those 10 things, number them 1 through 10. Which one you that you really love to do? Like you pretty much do it every day. Like me, I love Starbucks. I go to Starbucks every day. So I check out great blogs. I buy different mugs, things like that. So number the things that you love to do every single day, 1 to 10. Now, after that, what you want to do is you've now found your niches that you should probably tap into. We're not getting into keywords, we're not getting into the marketing, we're not getting into backlinks. This is just the basics of finding a niche. Now, when it came down to the niche, I know a year ago, about a year and a half ago, I couldn't find a great woman to be with. I went on dates, but they were boring. I wanted to, so I got interested in the psychology of women, which I would never find that answer. But it interests me to understand how to build conversations, how to be the funny guy in the group. And that was a niche site that I created. It was pretty cool, it was pretty interesting, and it made me about $700 per month on a consistent basis, and I worked maybe 5 to 10 hours. On that piece of paper that you've written down, look at them. Look at the first five things that you circled, 1 through 5, and see, would I love to talk about this to more people to assist them out? If you're good at something, really good at something, and you want to talk to people about it, hold a conversation either through video or through content, whatever makes you more comfortable. What could you write about maybe 3 or 4 times per week, for an article of, at least 600 words, or a video for 5 minutes, or a tutorial for 3 minutes or 7 minutes? Could you do that? If the answer is yes, then that's the niche that you need to be in, because you got to think about it. And think about it on a simple scale. There are over what, 1 million people in a city, or I mean, excuse me, in a state that you can probably rank to, or market to, that would probably enjoy what you have to say. We're not talking about building money. We're talking about building a community. Offer them amazing content around the niche that you love, something that you truly enjoy designing WordPress sites and theses. Well, why not you talk about it and then offer your services down the line? But you talk about the tutorials, what to do here, how to drag this over, how to create this on PC versus Mac. Because there's questions that's probably on Google, Ask Jeeves, or different forums that you can answer to become an expert and bring them back to your niche site. Look at the list that you wrote down. There should be a couple of things. And pick and choose your niche. Make it simple. If you need to write down 20 things or 30 things that you love, and pick and choose. If you need a big wide erase board, get a wide erase board. Mine is going to be behind me in the next couple of weeks because we're going to go over some other things. But really get into it and figure out what you love to do. If I would have known that 2 years ago, I would have saved myself losing $3,000. Yeah, I lost $3,000 on the niche site. That's a story. That'll be a longer video. That's a story. Losing $3,000 on a niche site, getting a big headache and frustration, and almost throwing my MacBook into the wall 100 times plus, and wasting a lot of time and energy sitting at a computer, not knowing I should have focused on different areas because that's where my true passion about. I can sit at the computer with minimal research that I would have to do and write about amazing content, amazing things on different subjects. Grab your notepad. Don't be lazy. Grab your notepad. Write down the different things that you enjoy doing. I say 10 because it's simple. I think you can think of 10 things on the top of your head. Because the 10 things that you write down quickly, those are the things that's going to be easy for you to write about because you didn't have to think about it. If you have to think about, well, I guess I like watching movies on Netflix, you have to think about it. I don't have to think about, I love Starbucks, the Chicago Bulls, my iPhone 4, I love Apple, I love running, working out, and I love the psychology of people. I didn't have to think about those different things. So those are the things that I would build. I would pick and choose a niche site on to build. So when you get started, think of 10 different things, write them down, pick your site, wait for the next video because we're going to go over then how to plan out the site, how to promote it, and know all that fun stuff. If you have any questions, write them down below. I want to know which niche site did you choose. Either write down your 10 or give me the one that you've chosen. And I want to know because at the end of this series, I'm going to help you really expand this niche site out and we're going to have some fun. Have a great day and I look forward to your comments.